So this is an analysis of Mickella, who works out in my brother's gym, the Performance Fitness Academy, and I help her with her kind of gymnastics program. So this is kind of a breakdown of her muscle up. She asked me to do it, and I'll kind of explain what's kind of going right and what needs to improve. So first of all, if we roll this on, and let me see, let me get to the right part, this part here. Okay, so if we roll it on, so she's kind of doing a backswing here, and this is where we kind of get into the first part we need to fix. So on her backswing, gets to about here, so shoulders are all open, which is good. This part is good, but here's the major problem, where she's breaking at the knee. So this should really be more of an arch the whole time, as opposed to all of these kind of broken lines. Okay, so if we roll it on, what you'll tend to see is that it happens just more and more. So you'll see more of this break all of the time, whereas this should just be one big nice arc. So that she can keep the kind of legs straight, that would be better. So she needs to think that once the knees bend, the power ends. It's a bit like overusing your arms in Olympic lifting. Once the arm bends, the power ends. So same idea. So here's where the problem happens then after that. And look, she's even doing it more and more, and she's just trying to create more of an arch to compensate for broken legs here again. So if we roll this on, what will happen here is that she's almost pushing into it too much now. Let me just clear that off. And then as she kind of pulls up into it, she's not pulling enough with her arms to start off with, because you can see that the body is again broken here, and what we should have is pretty much a straight line here. So if we roll it on again, what she'll have to do is make up for that. This is just a kip swing, by having to over pull with her arms here, because she's got to make up that gap the whole time. So if I clear that off and roll that on again backswing, we'll see the same problem. And because she's anticipating it more, that like I'm really going to go for this one, she'll do this even more. Like look at how broken those legs look. So we're looking at this, and this now. So it's even worse. Whereas it should have been this. That's where the legs need to be. And she's trying to bend more to create more power, and she'll have to finish that more with her arms. So if we roll it on, we'll see this happening now. So she kind of gets up, the hips are not going to finish high enough, so what she'll do is she'll tend to, again, just even, you can see the legs are split there, the legs should be together and the toes should be pointed. The whole t-shirt's printed with this on it the whole time, point your down toes. And then because she didn't get high enough with the legs, this should just be perfectly straight here. She's having to over pull with her arms to finish that the whole time, and the rings should be pulled deep into the chest where they're not, and she's going to push her head forwards to try and get through from there. So this is where you can see what's happening. So there's a kind of a couple of things that she's working on, and because she kicked kind of unevenly, she kicked with like one leg and the other leg, that's why you're getting that happen with the arms, that you can see that the left arm is in, the right arm is not, and then that's going to cause more work, and it causes like this kind of, oh, it's broken up here. So don't do that. So it's really about kind of mastering simple things like, what does my hollow position look like? What does my swing look like? To make that transition an awful lot easier. Most people, once they've got some decent dips and ring rows and pull-ups on hand, they're actually strong enough to do these these movements, but they lack the technique that's necessary to kind of throw it all together. So hope that helps, Mickella, and thanks for letting me analyse it, as I'm sure lots of people will benefit from this also. All the best.